Hi everyone, myself Surbhi and welcome to my podcast Who Will Cry When You Die. I am so happy to share with you all that my podcast crossed 1000 plays. It is all because of your love and support. Thank you so much. So today I am going to read the chapter Get Up Early. Getting up early is a gift. You give it to yourself. Few disciplines have the power to transform your life, as does the habit of early rising. And there is something very special about the first few hours of the morning. Time seems to slow down, and a deep sense of peace fills the air. Joining the 5 o'clock club will allow you to start controlling your day rather than letting your day control you. Winning the battle of the bed and putting mind over mattress by rising early will provide you with at least one quiet hour for yourself during the most crucial part of your day, the beginning. If spent wisely, the rest of your day will unfold in a wonderful way. In The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, the author challenged readers to get up with the sun and offered a number of ideas to help them cultivate this new discipline. From the many letters, emails, and faxes he received from people who have improved the quality of their lives by getting up at 5 a.m., he can safely say that this is one success principle that is really worth integrating into your life. In doing so, you will join the ranks of many of the most influential people of your time. One reader of The Monk, a marketing executive, wrote that her stress level fell so dramatically once she started rising early that her team at the office presented her with a paperweight bearing the following inscription: To our most improved player, whatever you are doing, keep doing it. You are an inspiration to us. A consummate later riser, she vowed to stop sleeping in and spending her days making up for the time lost while under the blanket. So while her family and the world around her slept, she began to get up first at 6 a.m., then at 5:30 a.m., and finally at 5 a.m. During the free time that she found she had created, she would do all the things she loved to do, but had somehow never found time for. Listening carefully to classical music, writing letters, reading the classics, and walking were just some of the activities that she used to rekindle her spirit and reconnect with a part of herself she thought she had lost. By getting up early, she began to care for herself again, and by doing so, she became a much better human being. To cultivate the habit of getting up early, the first thing to remember is that it is the quality rather than the quantity of sleep that matters the most. It is better to have 6 hours of uninterrupted sleep than 10 hours of restless, broken sleep. Here are 4 tips to help you sleep more deeply. Don't rehearse the activities of your day while you are lying in the bed trying to get to sleep. Don't eat after 8 pm. If you have to eat something, have soup. Don't watch the news before you go to sleep, and don't read in bed. Give yourself a few weeks for this new habit to take hold. Life change takes time, effort, and patience. But the results you will receive make the initial stress you experience more than worth it. Thank you.